My name is Jose Rios, and I'm an associate professor of science education in the School of Education here at UW-Tacoma. When the opening at UW-T was posted, I thought that's a really interesting area. I had never thought about coming to the West Coast. And the more I learned about the South Sound and about Tacoma and the diversity of students and the mission of UW-T, I became really attracted to the position. And my wife and I looked at a bunch of different areas, and I interviewed here. And when I was offered the job, it was a no-brainer to me. I just thought this was a beautiful place to be. My wife and I were excited. We loved it when we visited, and we came in 1997. It's been a while. It's 27 years. Every time I've interviewed for a job or even for college, I remember one of my mentors told me, you need to have a question that's kind of like the deal breaker, right? And my question for UW-T was, how can I teach and do work, scholarship, and service that kind of inform each other? I didn't want to have sort of a different focus for my teaching and different focus for my scholarship, different focus for my service. And what I learned here was that UW-T's mission was aligned with that it was really important. And I spoke to a lot of faculty who said, you know, the teaching that I do is connected to the service that I do is connected to my scholarship. They all inform each other. They all grow together. And that was something that I wanted because I'm a teacher at heart. My specialty is K-8 science education. And I am very concerned about and engaged in a couple of different areas. I think the one that I'm working on right now is diversifying the teaching profession. The demographics of teaching have not changed much over the last 20, 30 years, but the demographics of the student population has really changed quite a bit. In science in particular, and we still don't see a lot of science teachers who look like us. And so I'm working with a lot of my other partners, you know, the different universities around the state who are engaged in science teacher education to really re-examine our programs, our policies, our procedures, our people, really encouraging us to really engage with the communities we serve, not from the standpoint of, why aren't you coming to us? You know, we have built this great thing, but really engaging in authentic conversations about how do you view us, and is what we're doing aligned with what you need, and how can we partner together to create programs in teacher education that reflect the values of the communities we serve. You know, if I want to bring about change or be part of the change in the teaching workforce and diversifying the teaching workforce, it's not something I can do alone, nor should I do alone, right? There's a power in creating partnerships and mobilizing communities and working with your colleagues and working with students and working with elders, working with teachers in the community and administrators and, you know, people who run Boys and Girls Clubs, right? To sort of talk about the issues and sort of think about what the issues are and identify new allies and think about, all right, what do we need to change? How do we go about changing it? How can we work together to bring about that change? That's where that comes from. And I continue, that's the way I work. The grant I have right now, we continue to do that work. And it's important work, it's valuable work, it's really satisfying work, it's really frustrating work at times. But at the end of the day, we're making progress. Yeah, it's hard right now, but I want to be here. I want to stay here. I value what I do here. I value what this place is about. So let's just try and work through whatever we're working through to keep this place going so that we can continue to do what we do, and I can continue what I love doing and help the institution grow.